I am a publisher, writer, editor, daughter, sister, auntie, dog mom, and many other things, including currently a cancer patient. But I am not a doctor or medical professional of any sort. What you are about to watch is an episode of my journey through cancer. I'm sharing my adventure with you in hopes that you'll find something here that's comforting and maybe even inspiring. This video is not intended to provide any sort of diagnosis or treatment plan. Please go talk with your doctor for professional medical advice.
Day 25, good news and bad news. But we'll start with the bad news. My insurance carrier called this morning, and they're not going to pay for a whole bunch of my cancer treatments because they're not in network, which I don't understand considering that I am with a medical group and I have what is generally considered good insurance. But if I want to, say, get a port that my doctor says I need to receive the sort of chemo that she would like to prescribe for me, that's $14,000. So, fortunately, I turned 65 in a few weeks, and as of July 1st, I will be eligible for Medicare, and I signed up for it, and I have been told I will have no problem getting these treatments then, as of July 1st, so my port's being installed on July 1st. But my question remains is what happens to people who aren't turning 65 in a few weeks after their cancer diagnosis? What happens to people who are 64 or 60 or 25? My fury at the brokenness of our American medical system is unabated. That we could leave people who are in really what I can personally testify is a desperate time of life in these days after diagnosis, that we leave them to come up with $14,000 for one procedure. That is just one of the procedures that I will have to have. What about them? I'm lucky I didn't get cancer till right before I turned 65. I'm lucky I didn't get it last year. In the good news, I called Sloan Kettering Cancer Center to get a second opinion. And the Sloan Kettering called back today to tell me that my insurance had approved my treatment at Sloan Kettering. Not the local doctors, not the doctors I'm seeing and I'm comfortable with, but they've approved getting the second opinion from Sloan Kettering. So go figure. But there has also been a study about anal cancer in which this drug that has been administered to all of a very small number of participants, all of them the treatment was 100% effective among this group. So they're doing a larger study now, and the study is being conducted through Sloan Kettering. So I am going to be pitching all next week to be included as part of that study. So wish me luck. I don't know what they're looking for. I don't know if I have a chance, but I'm really hopeful that I might be part of that new larger study and maybe be one of those people whose cancer is 100% cured with this new drug. I'm going to link the article below in case you want to read more about it. There are advances and really genuine miracles happening in medicine every day. We are so fortunate to live in the time we live in, that we can access these miracles, these life-extending, life-improving miracles. But it is unfortunate that we live in a country that doesn't value the life of its citizens enough to provide adequate medical care for every person who needs it. And, that just may be one of my new fights to take on as I go through and survive cancer myself. Because it is just unconscionable the way patients are treated, to be diagnosed with cancer and then have to fight your medical insurance company every step of the way to get the treatment that you need while you're exhausted from actually being treated. It's unconscionable. It's ungodly. And that's what we do in America, at least for now, till enough of us let our government representatives know that we will not stand for this. So let your government officials know that you will not stand for this. Thank you.
If you liked this video or found it helpful, give it a like, subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell.